What's up everyone, I'm with Jono in his 2003 Mazda RX-8 with a 13B. So let's keep going. Well, so Jono, tell me a little bit about the car, how long you had it?
We've had it for like a year now, and I love it, It's great.
Yeah.
It's pretty well stocked, but, you know, does the job.
Goes well for what it is, you know, and it's got a good amount of feel to it, you know, quite enjoy it.
It's pretty smooth.
Yeah, it's got a smooth power delivery.
Smooth.
Yeah, go for a wee cruise in it, I suppose.
It's pretty loud.
Yeah, it's pretty loud, so it's quite droning in the car, so we apologise if it is, you know, not the best audio. We've tried to fix it with a lav mic and stuff. So Jono, I know you're quite into your rotaries. What made you buy one?
Well, I've always loved the look of that RX-8, even though, you know, people hate on it, but I really liked it. But my dad used to have an RX-3 back in the day, so I don't know, he kind of encouraged me, got a job, bought this, and yeah, don't regret it at all,
This isn't your only rotary vehicle, is it?
No, so I've recently purchased a FD RX-7 twin turbo, so that's a new project coming up, which will be fun.
Oh, that's the Batmobile. Bloody fine automobiles those are. A dream car to many.
Yeah, I'm really excited to get it going, Just to get off the hoist, rebuild the engine, and we'll be
away laughing. So this is the Type S model. What makes it different from the others?
Alright, so this is the 6-speed model, and so it's producing about 40 more horsepower than the 5-speed or the 4-speed automatic. So obviously that's a bonus. It's got two extra ports, so this is the 6-port instead of the 4-port, and both sound system. If I was going to buy an RX-8, I'd seriously recommend anyone to be buying the Series S. Like it's a
far superior, and it's got is it a LSD?
Yeah, LSD in the back. It's actually more reliable as well. So everyone kind of ums and ahs about the reliability of the RX-8. The 250 horsepower version is actually the most reliable, being the 189. I think they are the automatics. Those are blow up. Seriously, they'll blow up.
And I suppose if you're going to buy a car like this, why buy the automatic?
Exactly,
really?
right.
I mean,
why would you do that to yourself?
It's made for a bit of fun, and so you're not going to have half their fun in an automatic.
Yeah, and we've got 1,000 more RPMs before the red line.
So, so this is a 9,000 RPM red line, which if you've been in a car that screams that high, you know, it's quite the experience. And so it's make peak power at what, 7,000?
I think it's peak torque at about 5.5, but then you really feel it kick in at 7.5 when the second order port's open.
Yeah.
And it really, you got to keep that power up in the ranges, but once you do, it's a serious, it's a big gap.
Yeah, so because being a rotary, it's got quite a smooth power delivery. So do you burn a lot of oil with this car?
It's not as bad as people say. So, I mean, I do. You've got to top it up every 3 gas stations, every 3 gas stops I do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you only do a little bit, and then you just keep an eye on it, and as long as you keep an eye on it, you're good to go.
Yeah, because a lot of people, the reason people sort of shy away from the rotary engine is because a lot of owners neglect them. They don't understand the proper procedure to taking care of their rotary, and you know, you do find a lot of ones blowing up or not running online. So that's why sometimes they can be cheaper, but you got to look out, because you know that can be a death trap, really. You really can't mistake the sound of a rotary. Body excellent. This one.
That's one of the things why I want a rotary. Really, it's like, and you can't have a rotary that's quiet. So the factory exhaust on these things, honestly, sounds like the best of 3. It's ridiculous.
So it's a custom exhaust.
Yeah, custom built exhaust, perfect fabrications. My mate basically did it for me. It sounds, I reckon it sounds great. I reckon
it. Body excellent. You'll be able to tell how loud this car is. So we drove through Newmarket on the way here, and we were snapping necks left, right and centre. There were ambulances everywhere. It was a shocking scene, wasn't it, Jono?
It was gruesome.
This car has a lot of triangles everywhere, as you can see behind me, maybe. Not behind me, you can't see, but there are actually triangles everywhere, and the seats on the front and rear bumpers. There's sort of a analogy, a triangle metaphor, the triangle gear knob. You know, they just love endorsing the rotary. This is Mazda's flagship rotary car at the moment. They don't have any other. I mean, maybe the Spirit R will be rotary. What do you reckon? You hope so?
The RX, what is it? RX
Spirit,
some
yeah, RX Spirit or something.
I think it will be. I reckon it'll be the new gen Renesis. And
Yeah.
I'm very excited. Although I'm not excited to see the value of both of my rotaries drop once that's released.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited for that.
And
Where are we? I'm lost.
I have no idea. We're in Alfreston.
How do we end up in Alfreston?
I don't know.
The rotary just takes you places, I tell you.
It takes you around the world.
Yeah.
But I think that's another cool thing about these cars is it's somewhat a dying breed, but they're actually really unique once you get to know. Like, I've never been in an RX-8 before, but well, I have, but it was automatic. So getting in one like this, what it's meant to be, this one's purpose built for it. It's a driving machine. So to be with someone that actually treats it, as such, is quite, it's a lot better, I must say.
It's great fun to drive in the dry, but in the wet it will kill you.
Yes, we did some spirited driving earlier in Mexico, and we did some decent power runs and that kind of thing. But it does try to snap out at you, doesn't it?
It's definitely snappy in the wet. I mean, in the dry it's perfect, 50-50 weight distribution. But for some reason, I don't know, it's got some character.
Yeah,
it's definitely got character to it.
And so, what kind of suspension setup are you running, like in terms of how it's set up?
So we got auto EXE, fully adjustable. So the dampening is adjustable and the height's adjustable, obviously. So the height is low.
It's maxed out.
Pretty well there. And I've got the stiffness set up about halfway. I've got the front a little bit stiffer than the rear, just to try and control that rear end going around in the wet, because it's windy here at the moment. Yeah. But I like it. It's nice, smooth, not too stiff though. Doesn't break your back.
And these cars, they're not that tunable, you were saying?
No, it's pretty much that 250 is all you're going to get out of it. I mean, new exhaust, maybe 10 horsepower, but aside from that.
And what have you done? Coils?
Yeah, I got a coil pack and racing plugs and leads and stuff like that. But I mean, that's just for
minimal.
reliability, really.
It's just trying to, reliability. It's trying to squeeze horsepower of,
Yeah. Whereas the RX-7 FD, those things can go, man.
So we've managed to find ourselves in the land of speed bumps.
They're everywhere.
They're literally, we've been over probably 5 to 7. We found ourselves in the middle of Manurewa.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, Hadley, shout out to you if you're watching. We don't know where we are.
It's not good over speed bumps.
No, not the most. It's actually pretty low. Like, a lot of people give the RX-8 some smack. That, like, I don't know why. I like the look of them, but it seems like a lot of people don't. But Jeremy Clarkson likes it, so that means you must like it.
Yeah, they get a lot of shit, and I mean, everyone's like, "Oh, where's your real rotary at?" Well, my real rotary is currently in the garage with a blown-up engine, so there's the answer to that.
I'd rather drive a fully functioning 13B in an RX-8 than sit in a garage and pretend to drive an FD RX-7.
I did do that yesterday.
I've done that before.
Yeah, I sat in the driver's seat because it was running.
Yeah.
I cranked it over. It sounded like a dead vacuum cleaner.
Because the ability of this to snap necks is quite phenomenal.
The exhaust attracts a little bit of attention from the police, but
from the 5.0.
Yeah, it's not good. Boys and girls.
Oh yeah,
bit enthusiastic.
Some enthusiast joke.
We're gonna get absolutely destroyed.
We're gonna be those people that try and fly by a GTR.
And he's in the we're going 100 k's an hour. So.
Don't speed limit. We always do.
Oh, always.
Once it gets past 7,000, it sounds. Sounds so good.
Those two ports, and that is the difference between the 5-speed and the 4-speed.
If you're gonna buy an RX-8, you may as well buy the Type S.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna spend your money, you might as well spend the extra. I think they're a couple of grand more than the regular ones.
If you're a car enthusiast, there's really no argument about it. So.
And don't buy an RX-8 if you're not a car enthusiast, because it will cause you problems with power.
So I want to thank Jono for letting me, have a spin around in his car.
That's right, mate.
Shake hand. Pretty good. So if you want to be a part of my channel, if you want to feature, send me an email. My email's here. It's builtforthestreet@gmail.com. I'd love to have you. Great to be a part of it. And yeah,
sounds good.
Thanks very much. And boom, and then you cut it.